Assalamualaikum. Welcome to my channel, Coding with Mr.M. So today, we'll be building Notion-like editor using Next.js and Tailwind. So this is the Notion. Just give me a minute. 1 minute. Yeah. So yep. So this is the Notion, as you can see here. This is the Notion. So if you're aware of this one, so here it got some slash menu or slash commands. So where we can use these commands to write something, or maybe we can make content, something like this. So if I select to do, it's gonna have to do. So today we'll be building similar to this type of editor by using Next.js. So I already have created a app here. So if you're not aware like how to install Next.js, so you just need to do this command or write command, go to your VS Code and then npx and then create next app upgrade latest and then hit enter. So that's it. So then it's gonna be created. So I already done here. So I'm not gonna do any changes here, much of the changes because everything is already set for me. Yeah. So I already done everything here. So no need to do any changes. So quickly just change the app here. So instead of that one, Notion like editor. Notion like editor, and then let me do built by coding with Mr. M. Alright, so this is just a title like we use in HTML title. So it's gonna be the same way. So if I refresh here, so instead of create next app, okay, my bad. I need to run here. So let's run npm and then dev. Mhm. Okay, so it's running now. So let's go here and then hit refresh. So yeah, so you can see here, right? So it says Notion like editor. So that's how it's gonna be change the name. So later on we will just change the icon. I mean it's on later on, not now. All right. So instead of wasting time, let's go and then let's get started. So let me just delete the default. Let me just delete the entire thing, whatever I have. So I not require this one. So let me delete this. Yeah. All right. Okay. So everything is done here. So I just want it's up to us. Like we can we can go with the dark or maybe the light. For this video, let's go with the dark video. The dark theme here. All right, so let me just create one folder called component. Okay, so as our preference is to make something like this, which is a, if you go, let me just delete this one first. I don't require this. Okay, so something like a Notion like editor, which would be with the like commands and all, etc., etc. So let's do that one now. So further, we will be using block nodes. So if you not know, so we can just go here. So block nodes. Yeah. So this is a block node. So with this one, we can use everything same like that. So if we go here, and then we just need to install these things. That's it. So let's copy this and then go to our VS Code editor and then just paste here and then install. Okay, all right, yeah, it's installing. So let's wait for a while. So till that, let's create a component here. So let me make it here as editor component. component on TSX. I'm using TypeScript, so let's go with that. And then let's just use the shortcut to make the component. Okay, so all right, so our component is ready. So let's just add it to our page here. Just call it here. Okay, and just import. It's done. So now as you can see, our component's ready here, and then we can see our component. Okay, cool. Now let's just use the editor here so we can build similar to this thing, something like this. Yeah, something like this. Let's go and then let's get started. So let me just go to here and then I need to use the components like whatever the things like to build something. So first, uh, we'll be using, let me just clear this, the block node, the one, the library that we installed. So let's use that one. So it's called block node. It's called block node view, and then it's already auto imported here. So it says the property is missing, so it do requires editor. So for that, let's use one thing const editor, and then for this just use create block node. Okay, and now let's pass this editor to this block node component that we are using from the block node. All right, okay, done. Now let's just reload here. It's taking time to load. And also don't forget to use the styling from this component. I mean from this library. So we can have the default stylings, whatever they already predefined. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. Don't forget to use client here because it works only on client and we are using Next.js, not the React. So we need to, like, if you are using some like states or something like that, like with whatever the things it's gonna be work on client side, we need to use the use client. If it is just like the server side, then we don't need to use anything. Okay, so as you can see, our app is ready here. As you can see, all the commands, but the styles are really sucks here. Like it's totally bad. So let's fix that one as well. Okay, so for that one, you just need to jump to the editor and then just import a styling from block node. So you just need to block node and then core slash font and then slash uh, enter the CSS. This is for the fonts. Okay. So the same way, we will just import the same thing for the stylings because the stylings here are really sucks. All right, so it's gonna be the same black note. Let me just remove this. Okay, block note and then main time slash here as you can see styles.css. So just use that one and then save. Let's write. Okay, boom. So we got the stylings but the layout is really small. Okay, so here we're using the Tailwind, so we can fix this one easily. So let me just remove just chip between and then in item center I not required. Okay, cool. So we got our editor here. We can just use everything as we require. Same way like this notion, exactly like the notion. So let's suppose if I add the checklist, so here we got the checklist, and even I can select anything I do require. Even I can make the order here. Yeah, as you can see, and even I can just add it here, or even I can do whatever I want. Even I can add the images. All right, so now just supporting the embedded images. Let's see. Suppose if I search for images, maybe like 4K images. Mhm. Okay, let's just select this image for our demo purpose. And now copy clean link, go to our application, and then click here embedded image. Oh, sorry, just click here, enter URL, and then paste the selected image and the embedded image here. Okay, it's incorrect. So let's clean, wait for, yeah, copy image address. Let's go here. Let's delete this. Now, image, enter URL, embed image, boom. So here we can see the images and all. So now let's make this one as to upload the images from our local directory. All right. So let's go to, before that, let's do some stylings here because it it got only a little bit of the space here. So let's just do that thing quickly. So let's go to our editor. So let's go to this component and then let's give class name here and then we can make it as height or maybe like minimum height screen. Okay, so still, oh, wait, wait, yeah, okay, so still this one is not, uh, not good in installing. So let's see if we have any class name here, and then make it as height screen. If it is not so we can okay. Let's do some static height here, for example, 20 for now, just to see. Okay, I think it's because of the style that we have imported. So let's see what exactly this one is using. Okay, so it says BN container. So let's give some height here. Be for just to check 20 RAM. No, no, it's not working. Okay, let's see for this. Height, 10 frame. All right. So we need to apply the height for BN editor or BN editor. Okay. Let's just remove the height from here. So let's go here and then add the height. Uh, let's add 100 count. Let's use a count and then 100 virtual height minus 10 rand. Okay, so we'll be using this much of space for this. So let's just copy this class name. So it says the editor. So let's go to global styles and then just paste. Oh, sorry, just paste. Okay, seems I didn't copy. So let's just copy it again. I'm not sure, but whatever it is. So I'm gonna type it. So bn editor and then height, whatever the height that we have declared here, so we can just use it. So, so height, I use a cal 100 virtual height minus 10 gram. Okay, let's make it as important so we can show. Okay, it's already applied. That's great. So as you can see, now we have got our a nice editor with, okay, let me do one thing. Let's just remove this class we not required, and also this class we not required. Okay, good. So now what we got, like it's entirely taking the space of our screen. That is really great. Now we here you can now you can type something like suppose header h1 and then h2 and h3, and even you can use number list like 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so for the images as we discussed, so for the images now it got only embedded images, so we need to enter the link, but we can't upload the images from our local. I think the same issue is with the videos as well. Yeah, as you can see, it's saying here as well. Like suppose if I go to my channel, mm, let me just copy my link. Yeah, let's go to our editor and then paste here and then embed video. Mm, okay, as you can see, it's already here. Okay, all right. Okay, so it seems like okay, so it's gonna be work here. That's fine. All right. So seems just now you saw it, right? So it is not scrollable. So let's do just add the scrollable for here as well. So let's go to our styles and then make it as overflow, just fine, and then auto. That's it. Just wait. Just wait for some more time. Add something so till we can see scrollable. Yeah, see now, boom. We can easily scroll this thing without any effect. So now the layout is not even breaking and works fine. Like suppose if you remove this thing, then you can scroll. Let me show you. So if I just paste this thing, so as you can see, it just breaking the entirely layout. So don't forget to add overflow Y. So the content is gonna be fit inside this editor. See, it's not even breaking anything. Still, you can or you are able to scroll the entire content inside these documents. Okay, so we fix this issue. All right, so let's fix the issue that we want to upload the local images as well as the embedded. All right, so then let's go to our editor and then let before that let's just create some data here. So you guys can, I mean, like whenever we reload, so we can see some initial data. It says initial data. So we can see that one. All right. So let's go here and then let's open the sorry, yeah. Just let's open the brackets and then make it as here you can see if you control space and then you can see what are the props it's uh, actually accepting. So we just need to select the initial content and then for the initial content let me write some oh sorry, don't forget to make it as a array, and inside an array it's going to be an object, and then the object is going to be type. So the type is gonna be like what type of it is, like is it a paragraph or is it a heading or something. So let's take the heading first. Yeah, as you can see, everything are showing are visible. So let's use the heading first. So for our heading, and then it's gonna be the content. So if you just control and then press, if you hold control and then press hit enter, I mean space, then you can see here what are the things. So for the content, so I'm gonna use coding with Mr.M. Okay, this is right. All right. Okay, cool. Yep. See, so whenever I just reload, you can see the initial content as coding with Mr.M. So this is how it's going to be gonna be built. Like suppose, let me just type it here. Welcome to coding with Mr. M. And now the heading is done. So let's write some paragraph maybe. Okay, so just copy the same thing and then change heading to paragraph and then say learn how to build motion light editor. Motion light editor. Okay, yeah, as you can see, everything is just rendering in few seconds. All right. So now our next thing is to here make the thing like to upload the images or media type from our local. So now after initial content, just enter this comma and then use here as upload file. That's it. So you just need to use upload file and then maybe you can create something here as I'll just wait guys 1 minute. Yeah, sorry. So now you can do one thing. So you can just use this upload file. You need to write a function as the upload file. So here which accept so here this accept the prop as a file. So you can use the file type here and then let's use the arrow function. Okay. Type file is not a single file type promise. Okay, so it says it should be async promise. I mean, it's just a promise. So we just need to use here as async. That's it. Okay, and then it says it need to return some data just to make sure like everything's works fine here. Okay. So let's do that thing. So let's use first let's create some body to make it as a form data. So new form data and then let's append that body to the file as it is like this. And for storing the files, I'm gonna use a temp files. So this is the one temp files org. Yeah, so this is the one I'm gonna use for temporary reason for just to demo purpose. So let's just copy and then go here. So now let's make it just make some response. So let's make it some response and the average fetch. So we're gonna fetch this into this temp file or and then for some API, I think. So let's go to the API and then see. Okay, so it's gonna be postcard. So this is an URL where we need to upload. So let's just add it here and then let's make it as or maybe we can just use uh Axios, but that's fine. So let's make this method as a post and then oh sorry and then attach this body as a body. Right, it's showing as an error. Okay, I missed parentheses. All right, so body we done attach. So now we just need to return is some response data. So we can just attach that files to here. Okay, let's do that. So now just return average. So response.json, and then we need to return the URL. So data.url replace. So we're gonna have this one here. So whatever it returns, time.org, time files.org. So we'll be replacing that one as /dr slash. Okay. It says data does not exist on any type promise in. Okay. All right. So let's just fix that one as well. Return await response. Let's see what is the thing that we are missing. Oh, that is cookies post. Okay, so here we did miss the parenthesis. Oh, yeah, okay, that's done. So replace is unknown word. So we just need to remove this thing because it's just an extra. That's it. Boom. Now we did fix that. If we go here to our editor, let's try to upload some file. Boom. As you can see, now we are able to see an option to upload the images from our local data. So suppose if I select this one, maybe this, let's work, boom. Now you can able to see that we are able to upload the images from our local files as well as from the embedded links. That's really great. Okay, now the issue is whenever I try to reload, all the things are just it's just like what we call like it's just like gone. Like everything is like gone, so it's just re-rendering every time. So let's fix that issue. So this is for yeah, so this is for uploading the files. So now it's just rendering this one at the first because we have some initial content. So that's the reason it's always rendering whatever I mean only the things that we have declared here. If we not declare that one, then it's not even gonna render anything. So for saving the file or saving the data, so we will do one thing. We will just save all the things whatever we have in a local storage. I mean, as for now, because we don't have any server, or maybe we can create. Like if we got have, then it would be easy. But for this video, for demo purpose, we were just gonna use the local storage. So it would be fast and then it will be easy for us to just go through that one. Okay, so further, so we will do one thing. First we will create a save as storage. We will just create a one function. So let's just create that function. So const save to store sorry maybe save to local storage and make it as a async. Yeah, that's right. So async and then all right, so our function is ready. So here this storage or this function is gonna accept some blocks from this editor. So let's call it as editor blocks, or maybe yeah, before that, let's do one thing. Let's see what exactly we are getting in this editor. Okay, so for now, let's use console, or maybe I'm gonna use effect. I mean, just for seeing, so I'm not gonna have any side effects. So all right, so let me just sorry. Let me just use effect, and then I want to log this editor. Okay, let's paste it here. And now add the dependency as the editor. All right, cool. Okay, so it says it's a block scope. Okay, so that means then let's just move this editor on top of the use effect. Okay, that's done. So here it's gonna provide block. Wait, this which document? Yeah, so this is the one that we need to see, because it's gonna be a document. All right, so let's open our console. Yeah, so ish. Okay, so this is the data that it got. So it's gonna be like a some JSON data. All right, that's good. So we just declared this one just to see what exactly this is. This editor is running as editor data. Okay, so let's just commit it because we no longer require this one. All right, so let's go to our save to local storage. So here we'll be accepting some props or some arguments. So it's gonna make it as a some JSON block something. Yeah, and then for this the type you can give it as, so this is the block, right? So you can just give the type from the block. So it would be from it, it would be from this editor or library. So let's just import this. Change spelling to log ish. That is so much weird. So let me see from where we can upload. From, yeah, sorry, my bad. It should be the blog. It's not gonna be the blogs. So yeah, just import. Okay, so as you can see, it just imported here. That's great. So for here, now let's store this thing in the local storage. So as you can see, it's just gonna be like this, but in our case, not gonna be the Notion editor, Notion block, or maybe like editor block something, and then just save everything on local storage. Okay, so our first function is done, like to save the blocks in our local storage. Okay, so that is done. So now we need to use this function to save it to our blocks, or else it's not going to be work. Okay, so in that case, we'll do one thing. We'll just go to our block node view component, and then here, like whenever this thing change, so like suppose if I hit something, if I type something, then we need to save the data into the into the local storage. So so that means it's gonna be on change, right? So let's go to, yeah. For now, let's just use this much, okay? Or maybe let me just reduce the size of my editor. All right, cool. So let's just use the on change event, and then just call the function. And then on the function, let's make it just call our what we call our function that we our method that we have just declared here, that is save local storage, and then here into access some arguments, right? So as we already saw, so the content of this one is storing into this thing like editor.document. So let's just pause this thing, and then that's it. So before that, let me show you like is there anything saving on our storage. So if I go to the local storage, as you can see, there is nothing here, right? It's just like some profile ID, some etc etc, but it doesn't even got anything here. Or maybe let me just clear the storage. Yeah, see, there's nothing. So let me just hit save, just hit save, and then let me go to this editor and then save something like hey, um, maybe I'm from local storage. All right. So now let's, so sorry for that. So if you see here, everything is of a bad iPad. It's horrible. Okay. So it's gone. Um, um, okay, let's make it 7%. And where is our over? Why it's not gonna show me? Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so if I go to application and then local storage, let me save here. And if you see this, then we can able to see some data is saving here. Let me just go to this is the prompt. The content is empty. So this is content. We check the content. Yeah, as you can see. So here it is able to save to the local storage. That is that is nice. So okay, now try to hit reload and see and let's see if we are able to see anything or not. Yeah, okay. The problem is same. So still we do have the data in our local storage, but it's not able to show here. It's because the initial content we are not even using anything here. So that means we need to use some initial content here. I mean, we just need to pass whatever the data we are saving to the local storage. We need to pass it to the initial content. Then it would be work. So the first thing, we will write one more function to fetch the data from this local storage because it's gonna be this async function. Because this is gonna be the edited content, so we just need to write it as an async function. So const and then let's take it from get data from local storage. I'll make it as async and then let's make it a function first. And now here let's take the data from this one. So const get storage data and then local storage dot get item of the editor block that we saved here. So just add editor block. And now we are able to get the data from here. That is good. And now let's make it just return all this data to the editor so we can use it. Okay. So now let's just return storage return get storage or if there is if it is some data, so then we will return. So let's parse the data and then just use the local storage again. All right. Okay. So if there is no data, then uh let's just return it as undefined. Okay, cool. So our function is ready, but we need to use this function to render the details. Okay. So in that case, we'll do one thing. So we will create one state here. So use state. So we will make it as the initial content. The name will give it as initial content. Initial content. Let me just fix a typo. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so our function is ready. So this one is gonna be the type of the blocks, but it's gonna be the partial blocks. So we do have a type from the block node. So let's take it as block node, uh, partial type from the block node, or else undefined. Because from here we are just returning what we go. We're just passing the data if there is data, or else we are just returning the undefined. Okay, so or else one more thing we can do, or else make it as a loading state. Yeah, all right, okay, that's it. So now at the first, let's initial as the loading. So okay, so that one is done. So now Let's use the use state here. So we can just call this function and they initial the things to this state. So let me just call the use state here or use effect here. So use effect. Let me write use effect here. The dependency is gonna be only one time because no dependency because we don't need to fetch again and again. We just need to fetch it only on first initial load. Okay, so let's just call this function get data and then make it as a 10 because we're gonna be like asynchronous function and then so we're gonna have some content here. If there is a content, let's do one thing. So just set the things inside this what you call inside the state. That's it. And now the thing we need to do require. So here at the editor, we need to pass or we need to use all these things. I mean, we just need to be we just need to initial this content to this editor. I mean, to this initial content key. That's it. Then it's gonna be work. So for now, let's do one thing. So instead of this one, just create just comment this one now. Just write one more function as editor and then make it as use memo. So it's gonna be memorize function. And then let's check it. Just make it as a function and just check if there is any initial content. Let's suppose this. If there is any initial content, okay, so it calls some dependency. So just add the dependency as the initial content because every time if there is any initial content, then depending on that one, we will just render. So if there is any initial content and it is loading state because we added loading here, right? So that's the reason. So if it is loading, then make it return as undefined. Okay. Or else then just return it as let's take this one block node editor. Just use a block node editor and then just create and here just pause oh sorry my bad. And now just pause the initial content. So here it's gonna be the same. So instead of using this one, just pause the initial content. That's it. So we got some issue here. Let's see what is the issue. Okay. Type input undefined or not accessible. Okay, just shoot. Let's see. Did I imported a wrong thing here? No, I don't think I. Totally my bad. It's just a mistake. Sorry. Okay, I'll just keep everything as it is. Now we just miss one final yeah one final condition or maybe one last condition. So if the editor 2 is it an undefined because we use undefined condition, right? So let's return it as like loading some content. So make it as loading content. That's it. Super simple. Okay, now, boom, that's it. We just miss, I mean, I should realize this one. I realized that, but anyhow, it's working fine. So we can just remove this one. Now, that's it, boom. So as you can see at the first, it's gonna be initializing the content because of the reason it got broke. Like suppose it's undefined, it's not even what figure, it's not even initialize or it's not even set the content to our state. So that's the reason it's just proving. Like suppose if you just comment this thing and then save it, it's gonna wait. Now it's gonna break. Everything is gonna be break. Now we can't able to see because it's just running. See, as you can see, this error says unhandled runtime error. So that is the one I should check it, but it's okay. Because we already fixed this issue. Then here it says now it's gonna be what we call like loading content. Once the content is got load, then it's gonna save here. So like suppose if okay. So here is the thing that we are missing. So it should be inside the use effect, not outside the use effect. So because of that one, it is we are unable to render. No, we are unable to edit. Yeah, see now, then we can easily edit everything. Suppose this is heading. This is heading. Now I did type, and then if I hit reload, then yeah, see, still you can able to see the content that we see. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Like, I mean, we are almost done each and everything. So, like, even if you want like some partial, like suppose some live collaborations, even we can do that once. For now, I think that's enough. Like, if you guys still want to check or if you want to see how we can able to do the live collaboration, you guys can comment it out. So in the next video, I'll just show it. So if you want to make it as non-editable as false, then you can make it as false. So now I think gonna be editable. So by default, it's gonna be the editable. Yeah, as you can see. Or maybe let's do one thing. I can show you how to do the live collaboration in this video because it's gonna be easy as well. So what do you guys think? So for that, let's do one thing. So before starting, we need to install one library. It's gonna be a YParty. I'm just thinking, should I just choose this one? Or else. Okay, guys. I mean, we'll do one thing. In our next video, we'll be just using uh we'll be using the live collaboration if you guys still want it. So just comment it out and then let me know if you want that feature as a, I mean, if you want it now, if you want to see the live collaboration like in this video, just let me know on the comments, or else I'm gonna make it in my next video. So I'm just waiting. So you can just comment it now if you want. Mhm. Mhm. So let's start with you guys for live collaboration now. Mm, yeah, seems no one is responding. Okay, it's fine. But still, I'm gonna show it to you, like how we can do like collaboration. Yeah. Let's jump and then install the library that I mentioned. So npm I so just install YJS and Y Y web RTS. Sorry, web RTC. Okay, let us to install. Okay, cool. It got installed. So now we just need to do one thing. Just import that YJS star as Y from YJS. Okay, that one is done. And then import that web RTC. So it's gonna be import from web RTC. So we need to import this one, web RTC provider. All right, so we done imported. So now let's just try to create a document first. So let's go to our function here. So now let's put here const as new y dot document. That's right. And for the providers, we can use cons provider equal to new web RTC provider. So for this, I'm gonna name as my document, or maybe you can use whatever the documents you request require. So coding, coding with storing doc, and then just pause the document that here we did created. That's it. Sorry, typo. Okay, so that one is done. So we just need to do initialize these two things. After that, we need to pass the collaboration here. So after the upload, or maybe after whatever the things you got, so just make it a comma, and then there is a key as collaboration. Just use that one, and then it's gonna be a object. So open the object. So for the provider, just pass the provider, and then okay, for so many things. Okay, so here the fragment is gonna be the fragment. So just pause, take the fragment, and then for the fragment we need to pass this document. So pass it as a document dot get xml fragment, and then just pass like where exactly we want to store. So maybe we can just make it as a what we call coding with Mr.M docs, and they after that we do require a user. So take the user, it's gonna be like it's gonna be the type of the user, like what exactly the name and the color. So for now coding with string, and then it's gonna be the color. So let me use the color. Mm, might be some red. Okay, so if I just copy this one, okay, so we got some error. YG document connected to already exist. Okay, that's fine. It's already exists. Then sorry, what's the issue? Okay, maybe let me just okay, cool. Let's reload. It depends on this. So mhm. Okay, so it says it's already exists. It's already exists. That is fine. Okay, for this, we do require one more thing. So let's do install npm y kit provider. We do require this one. So meanwhile, till install, let's just import it. Import. Why the heck it's asking me? Wait, guys. Let me just. It's gonna ask my credential. So let me pause my stream just for a minute. Mhm. And then let's just wait for a while, or maybe let's try. Before that, maybe we can see. Maybe let's go to 4K images and then just type paste our localhost. Let's see. Okay, the live is still it's not working. All right. Okay, no worries, no worries. We will use the party kit as I mentioned earlier. So after you guys are installing the party kit, just don't forget to import here as import party kit provider. And now instead of this one, let's just use party kit provider. But provider is gonna be new. Let's take this one, new party kit provider, and then just give the name of your what you is you just a document name, that's it. And then here is gonna be some project name. So the project is gonna be like coding with Mr. Rain. Yeah, I think maybe uh, Notion like editor, and then make it as comma. All right, that's good. That's it, guys. After that, just try to reload. Everything is same, everything is same, everything is same, nothing gonna be changed. So if I type here, boom, as you can see, I am typing, it's showing like I'm typing here. As you can see, like sorry, you just need to make a, I mean, if you have an API, just use that API and then pass the usernames here, then it's gonna work. So that's how we can make it the like collaboration. I mean, he did uh like a Notion. So that's how guys you can do it. So thank you so much for watching my video and see you in my next video guys. Thanks a lot, and everything I'm gonna push it on my GitHub. So it's gonna be here. Wait, let me show you. Notion line. Yeah. So from here you can find the things, or maybe let me just push it now. So let's just remove this. Mhm. Let me push it from finding objective. All right, guys. So everything I did push. So just you can check it out. How does it works? And then I'm gonna deploy it though. I'm gonna deploy it on Vercel, so you can just use the live version. So, alright guys, thanks for watching my video and see you later in next video tomorrow or maybe next weekend, like next Saturday. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks a lot, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and then turn on